probably seem fine on the outside, but on the inside, you're nervous, you're anxious. You'd probably be home right now. You'd want to be home right now so you could be all cozy, comfortable. Maybe you'd be out with friends, just somewhere out. You feel socially awkward. You feel like the one that doesn't really fit in. And this is all due to your neglected mental health. Meditation is like sleep. It improves every single aspect of your life. I remember when I was starting out in self-improvement, I was so depressed. I basically locked myself in my room and just played PlayStation all day, every day. But then once I started coming out my shell, it was so hard for me to really talk to people. I remember this even happened with family. Like, the way I broke the shell was really due to the cold showers and stuff like that. I started like getting balls. And what I would do, I would just stop thinking, because I used to think a lot. What really helped me was just don't say anything, don't think anything, and just do it. And I would go and I would have balls to do it. But I remember I had that feeling like that, like you're the odd one out and you don't want to make it weird. Anytime I was sparking a conversation, I was scared of them thinking I'm weird, of them thinking that, oh, it's awkward, I have to say something, I have to come up with a conversation. I could never just chill. It was always on my mind, going 100 miles an hour. But I got used to it now. I don't really get that feeling of being awkward or being the odd one out because meditation. I started implementing meditation a couple months ago, and I would do it every 20 minutes. Like for sophomore year, half of the year, you go to 4 classes. Then the next, you go to 4 different classes. And once I got new classes, I was on self-improvement. It wasn't really awkward for me. I could talk to the teachers and stuff like that, but I wasn't talking unless spoken to or like unless I really wanted to. But then once I started implementing that meditation, I was talking at the class, like, you know, the kids who like participate when the teacher says something. I was that kid, participated. I'd call the teacher half. I started being more social with the kids in my classes, started building friendship bonds and stuff like that. If I didn't meditate in the morning, that probably would have never happened. I'm glad I implemented that. And also, do not expect this to work in 1 week or 1 day. This takes time. This is a skill you build. This is a habit you build. So if you were like me, who was an overthinker, or you were socially awkward, I'd really advise you guys to start meditating like 20 minutes before school. But for right now, it's summer. But like, if you are in school, or just every morning, meditate 20 minutes every morning. Chunk that out in your journal or like the morning, like, as soon as you wake up. While being on summer break, I really see like improvement in my days. Like, I'm way more grateful than ever because I knew this is my summer. It should be yours too. I noticed I was kind of an asshole to my little brother due to my mental health problems. I didn't really see it that way. Like, let's say I wanted my little brother to stop watching TV. I would say, get off the TV, I'll just plug out and get mad. But then I noticed that wasn't really working. I just woke up one day. I just realized, like, I'm an asshole. If I want to raise a kid, that is not the way to do it. Screaming at a kid is not the way to do it. And me and my little brother would fight constantly all day. And my parents would get mad, and I would get in trouble. And it would just ruin my day. And then I started realizing, like, what if I just did the opposite? What if I started using manners, like, please, can you please go do this? Thank you. Can you please go eat over here? Thank you. You start using manners, he'll listen. He listened to me. And he improved my relationship. And I'm hugging my little brother. I'm saying how grateful I am for him. And I'm really just showing him, like, what self-improvement's like. And I'm not getting in trouble as much. And it's really improved my day a lot. I'm so grateful I started treating my brother better. And that was all due to meditation because I realized I'm an asshole. You need to let that ego go like how I did. This was only like a month back. Like, I'm so new to this. You need to let your ego go and realize when you're an asshole. But don't let it get to you. And what I mean by that is, like, don't really, oh, I'm an asshole, I'm a piece of shit. If you're an asshole, then work on it. Just calling it out is not doing nothing. Work on that. Whatever the issue is for you, work on it. And for me, that was meditation. The way I treated my little brother, the way I treated my surroundings. If you keep that ego up, you will never grow as a person. If you just keep that, I'm not an asshole. What is this dude talking about? You will never go. You'll be complacent. You're going to stay where you are forever. You need to let the ego go. Be like, yeah, I'm an asshole. Work on it. Move on. Be a better person. You need to say the truth to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. Ask yourself, am I an asshole? Think right now, am I an asshole? What have I, if you have any siblings, how do I treat my siblings? Think about it. Really, this is a deep question. Really think about this one. And due to all of this, I felt better than ever in my self-improvement. Before self-improvement, I was depressed, or even during. I know you guys have experienced that. If you guys are on self-improvement currently, that like self-improvement depression where you feel like you're not doing as much as you could be or should be or have been in the past, like as in self-improvement, or you're in that depression phase where like I'm working out and I'm on self-improvement but you don't really feel good. I noticed that for me, like that, because I used to work on one thing. I meditated a little bit, but it was mainly working out. You need to work on all 4 pillars. If not, you won't be happy on this journey. You need to meditate, work out, read, and journal. Do not just focus on one pillar. Like if you really like to work out and you kind of slack on the other one, do not do that. I'd rather have you do a little bit of 4 throughout the whole day than to just focus on one, because you will feel much better. Trust me, I neglected everything else. And what I feel so grateful right now. And that's due to because I do all 4 now. And I feel so happy, better than ever. You'll do over 100 times better if you do all 4 pillars than that one dude who just did 1. He may have a better body, but who's more happier? Who's more fulfilled? Who's chasing their goals more? You. Now, if you guys like this video, please share it around with a friend, maybe someone who's needs self-improvement. You can share it to him. A like and a follow would be appreciated. Don't be average, be limitless.